today's meeting to order. Please rise as you are able for a moment of quiet reflection and then followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the regular scheduled public meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals of the Shreveport-Caddo Parish Metropolitan Planning Commission. For public hearing agenda items, if you wish to make public comments on an application, we have comment slips at the speaker's stand next to the podium. For future notification purposes, it is very important that you fill out a slip and drop it in the box when you come forward to speak. Please state your full name, mailing address, and zip code before addressing the board. We will call each case on the agenda in order and hear first from the applicant and then those speaking in favor. 10 minutes are allotted for the principal spokesperson and 3 minutes for each additional speaker. We will then hear from those wishing to speak against an application. Again, 10 minutes are allotted for the principal spokesperson and 3 minutes for each additional speaker. One representative of the application may then speak in rebuttal if desired. After hearing comments on each case, the board will then immediately deliberate and vote on that case before moving on to the next case on our agenda. Please note that when the board is deliberating, members of the public are not permitted to comment. Any member of the public may request a copy of the board's decisions on a particular case by contacting our office at 318-673-6480 after 1 p.m. tomorrow or by accessing our website at Shreveport-Caddo-MPC.com. All ZBA decisions on variances to zoning within the city limits of Shreveport are subject to appeal to district court. All ZBA decisions on special exception uses within the city limits of Shreveport are subject to appeal to City Council. Please note that it is your responsibility to contact either district court or the City Council about their procedures as related to the matter you are concerned with. Copies of this document and the phone numbers to contact the governing bodies are available on the table next to the podium and in the entryway to this room. As a courtesy, please remember to turn off all cell phones while the ZBA is in session. The Zoning Board of Appeals values your testimony and appreciates your compliance with these guidelines. What do we hear regarding the approval of minutes from April 19th, 2023?
I move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Hendricks, second by Mr. Crawford. Please open for voting and please vote. Approval passes unanimously. First case on our agenda today is 23-7 BAC, 4331 Henry Street, Caddo Parish School Board.
Good afternoon. Kevin Bryan, 712 Texas Street, Shreveport, Louisiana, 71101. Here to, number one, apologize because I missed last month's meeting. We had a case here that the staff had recommended against, and I was out of town. And one of the guys from my office was supposed to be here, but when he got your memo, he thought that was it, and so he decided not to show. So I apologize if we wasted anybody's time last month on a case that was probably going to be rejected anyway. But anyway, that said, I'm here in support of Caddo Parish School Board digital marquee installation on Henry Street for Oak Park. Here to speak in favor of and answer any questions.
Any questions for Mr. Bryan? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have one, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Clark?
Please, Mr. Bryan, we've gone through a series of these variances for Caddo Parish School Board. Are we approaching the end of the school board needing variances?
I think we're pretty close.
With the
I think we're very close, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else wish to speak for case 23-7? Anyone here wish to speak against this case?
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, please pull the microphone down just a little bit.
Good afternoon. My name is Luann Stokes. The residence I am representing is 5017 Francis Street. They're in Shreveport. It's a block up from, not Bethune, Oak Park. Yeah, I graduated from Bethune, so I still call it Bethune.
And your zip code, please?
71109.
Thank you, ma'am. Please continue.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be a marquee or not, but if it's going to be a marquee for Oak Park, then I would be in favor of it. But if it wasn't, then I was going to be against it. So if it's for the school and it's on the school campus, then I would be for it.
Okay. It is in fact on the campus. It's replacing the existing pole sign.
Okay.
Yeah, can we show what is there now? Yeah, that sign will be going away,
Okay.
and a new sign will replace it.
Would it be larger than that, or
It will
that
actually
sign?
be smaller. It will be actually considerably smaller. It will be about 5 feet, 4 to 5 feet shorter. Actually,
Okay.
6 feet shorter, I
Okay.
guess. No, 4 feet shorter and smaller in size.
Okay. Thank you. That was my only concern.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate your time and your input.
Okay.
Anyone else wish to speak against 23-7 BAC? What do we hear?
Move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Hendricks, second by Mr. Marshall. Please open for voting and please vote. Motion carries unanimously. Case 23-9 BAC, HAYSTACK Partnership, 7000 Fern Avenue.
Good afternoon. My name is Cole Guthrie, 207 Milam, 71101. I'm here on behalf of the development team for Sequoia Construction and the previous HAYSTACK Apartments, which is currently being
Sorry, I need to get your office address or where.
at 207 Milam. It's 71101.
Thank you very much.
All right. I'm here today to ask for a variance for a monument sign that will be developed on the corner of Fern Avenue and West 70th Street. What you see up here is the architectural elevation. It is a 5-foot by 40-foot sign. It's going to be on the corner there, just off the intersection. If you're familiar with that intersection, there's a large mound of dirt. The sign itself is actually being used as a retaining wall as well as an entry monument to the new property. So I'm here for support of this variance and here to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions from the board?
I just have a quick question about the development itself.
Yeah.
You guys are making great progress
Thank
out
you.
there. The aesthetics are fantastic for that part of town.
Appreciate it.
What's your completion date on the entire complex? Just curious. It looks like you're at the back now.
We're looking to have a final CO. We have opened up phase 1, which is the first 6 buildings in the leasing office over the past month. We're due to complete the last phase probably by mid-October.
Very good.
So leasing has been extremely fast, which is a
Imagine.
great thing. So
It's a great location.
yes, thank you.
All right, any further questions? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Anyone else wish to speak for case 23-9? Anyone here wish to speak against 23-9? What do we hear?
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the variance request for 23-9.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Crawford, second by Mr. Brandon. Please vote. Motion carries unanimously. Case 23-8, Regina Thomas, 6970 Arizona Avenue.
Good evening.
Hello. I just need your name, mailing address, including zip code, and just a brief description of what you're asking for today.
Regina Thomas, 2275 Old Minden Road, Bossier City, Louisiana, 71120. 12.
All right.
I'm
You're here
here-
for a manufactured home?
Yes, I would like to put a new manufactured home on a property that I had one on previously.
Okay. The only question I have is to make sure that you're aware that you will have to get a curb cut and a driveway, a proper curb cut put in.
Yes,
Okay, and the other stipulations are outlined, I know, by staff, skirting and all that.
yes, sir.
All right. Any questions for Ms. Thomas?
Did you say a new home?
Yes, it's a new home from Regional Homes in Bossier.
And you'll be living in it?
Yes,
All right, thank you very much.
thank you.
Anyone else wish to speak for case 23-8? Anyone wish to speak against this case? What do we hear?
I move to approve.
I second.
Motion by Mr. Hendricks, second by Mr. Woods. Please
Mr.
vote.
Chair.
Oh, Mr. Clark?
I think that, I don't know if you noticed the
Oh, I did not.
petition. I hadn't noticed it either, I just happened to look up.
This is a petition,
And I don't know what the petition is
It's
for.
of opposition from the
okay.
This is one that got submitted just a couple hours ago.
Is there any description that you could read to us?
This is a petition against the request for the approval of a special exception use for a manufactured home. The specifics of this case of the residents of Greenwood Acre subdivision would like to petition. They give the case number and information. As residents of the Greenwood Acre subdivision, the signatures below represent each property owner or member in this neighborhood who does not agree with the above request in response to courtesy notice of public hearing sent by the Metropolitan Planning Commission in Shreveport-Caddo Parish. Each member listed above has willingly signed and provided information with strong intent to prohibit this request for a manufactured home to be placed on the property address for the applicant. In the event for more information is needed to support this matter, please feel free to contact any of the representatives listed.
But no specific reason given?
Right.
Okay. All right, with that information, Mr. Hendricks, do you maintain your motion to approve?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Woods, do you maintain your second?
I do.
Do you have a comment?
I had a question. How many was on that? How many signatures?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. What was the number?
19. It's not numbered, but 19.
All right, if the motion is, motion and second stand, we can please vote. Motion to approve carries unanimously. Brings us to the end of our public hearing. Mr. Clark?
I'm waiting till you get to the director's report, and I have a couple of things to say.
Okay, I think we're probably there. We don't have a committee chair report. Any new business, research? I think we're good, Mr. Clark.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Chair. I just wanted to, prior to this meeting, I received a more in detail letter from Mrs. Clarinda Henderson that I'd like to read into the record, if I may, please.
Yes, please.
It says, "Dear Mr. Clark, it is with great regret that I am sending this letter to inform you of my decision to immediately resign from my position on the Shreveport-Caddo Zoning Board of Appeals due to health issues. I truly enjoyed my time serving on the board. Thank you so much for your understanding and assistance. Sincerely, Clarinda Henderson."
Thank you, Mr. Clark. We certainly wish Ms. Henderson well in her recovery.
And secondly, real briefly, because they did a presentation for you at the pre-briefing, the city of Shreveport will be represented on May 25th in El Paso, Texas, by Ms. Emily Trant and Mr. Walter Johnson at the National Neighborhood USA Conference. We will be doing a presentation at that conference of our existing neighborhood participation plan program. And I just wanted to, again, share with them how proud I am of them as members of the MPC staff, and I know they will represent you well. And
Thank
those
you,
are all
Mr.
the comments I have.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. I appreciate all the board members being here today and look forward to the time that we can get another chair filled. And thanks again to the staff, as always. Any comments from the board? All right, thank you. We are adjourned.
should meet. Efficiency, right? Just means they gotta go back to work, so.